Depression and diabetes. Is there a connection? And what is the connection? That is what this video is all about. Depression, all of you know what it is. Somebody who's feeling unusually sad. Now, we all feel sad at some times, isn't it? We don't get something, we miss an award, miss a flight, something. We all feel sad about that. But that's not depression. Depression is something which you're not able to control. You feel perpetually sad. It goes into depths. Sometimes even suicidal tendencies come. You ask yourself, why am I living at all? What is this? Nothing is going right in life with me. You're seeing everything in a dark mood. That is depression. Now, depression is very common. People think only a few people get depressed. A lot of people undergo depression. Now, what has that to do with diabetes? First of all, due to depression, you can get diabetes. How does that occur? When you have deep depression, what happens is that many of the hormones in the body are increased. These hormones are anti-insulin hormones. There's another name for it. We call it as counter-regulatory hormones. Now, these hormones have a tendency to increase the blood sugar level. In fact, there are very few hormones which decrease the blood sugar level, and insulin is one of them. So what happens is that there are many other hormones like cortisol, for example. You've all heard of steroids, isn't it? So there is a natural hormone produced in our body called as cortisol. Whenever you're frightened, stressed, anxious, depressed, this cortisol level increases. There are other hormones also, adrenaline and noradrenaline. We also call it as epinephrine or norepinephrine. Then there is growth hormone and many other such hormones. All these hormones, they attack insulin. Now, insulin is going to work, and these are counter-regulatory hormones. They come and attack the insulin. Don't allow it to work. So what will happen? If insulin is not working, your sugar level will go up. So when you have depression, the sugar levels can increase. It can actually lead to diabetes also. So then you will ask me, suppose the depression is corrected, will the diabetes go away? Sometimes it can go away. You do counseling, healing, pranayama, meditation, positive thinking, Reiki. There are many things which are done. And when you do this and you promote positive thinking, counseling, and sometimes even antidepressive medication are given, then the depression goes away. And with that, sometimes the diabetes may go away. So, what I've told you so far is that depression can produce diabetes. What about the other way around? Can diabetes produce depression? Of course it does. That's easy for you to understand. The moment somebody is diagnosed to have diabetes, you can see their face becoming very dull, very small. Okay. And the first thing they ask is, so no more ice creams for me. No more gulab jamun. No more badam halwa. All gone. In my life, I can never enjoy a sweet again. What about insulin? Will I have to take insulin injection every day? I've heard that everyone with diabetes takes insulin injection. Oh, what will happen to my eye, kidney, heart, feet? Will my legs be chopped off? Will I go blind? Will I have to undergo dialysis, transplantation? All these things run through their mind, and therefore diabetes can produce depression. After some time, of course, they realize, they learn all about it. We teach them, educate them, tell them, no, if you control your diabetes, it's nothing. And then they feel much better and the depression can go away. The second way in which diabetes produces depression is when you have either pain. If you have neuropathic pain, your nerves are affected, you're getting pricking sensation in the feet or burning of the feet. It's as if your feet are on fire. Now that can lead to depression. You're not able to sleep at night, so it produces depression. Sometimes diabetes can lead to impotence. You're not able to have an erection. You're not able to have sex. That also leads to depression naturally. You say, I'm not like a man anymore. And what is the use of even living? People start saying, okay. But remember, even that to some extent is reversible and to some extent is psychological. So there are treatments for that as well. But let me tell you the good news now. Only a small percentage of people actually develop all these complications. The majority of my patients have done very well. Their sugars are under absolute control. Their quality of life is brilliant. They are all very happy. They don't have depression. In fact, to tell you the truth, they do better than people without diabetes. Many of my patients have crossed 70, 80, 90, 95 years, and some have crossed even their 100th year. They've celebrated their centenary 100th year and they're doing well. They don't have eye complication, kidney complication, nerve complication, heart complication. They don't have anything and they're feeling on top of the world. So why get depressed about it? There is no need to get depressed about it. Therefore, my advice to you would be, just look after your diabetes, diagnose it well, come for regular checkups, keep your HbA1c under control, your blood pressure under control, your cholesterol under control. I call it as the ABC mantra. A for A1C or HbA1c, B for blood pressure, C for cholesterol, and D stands for discipline, where diet, exercise, yoga, pranayama, everything is brought in, and regular checkups also come under that. If you just do this, there is no need for you to have depression at all. You can have a long and healthy life despite diabetes. And if by chance you are having early depression, don't worry, we can treat that also and make you completely normal.